Welcome back everybody to Outlaws of the Old West, and this is episode number 2, How to Gather Resources. And wherever you are on this planet, I hope that you are doing well, and I hope you enjoy the content. For me, it is approximately 9:48 p.m. on a Tuesday evening here on the east coast of the United States of America, location New York. And without further ado, we're going to jump on a friend of mine's server. And get right down to the tutorial with how to gather resources. And sometimes this takes a minute or so to load in. They have some pretty nice artifacts and, you know, visually appealing stuff. And there is still quite a community on the game, even though, you know, it does have a little bit of lag here and there. You know, the servers do run, and you keep refreshing them, and, you know, they run. So it's an enjoyable game. It's kind of like Red Dead Redemption from what I hear, as you just seen the guy there that they showed. Yeah, so you can start hearing the environmental sounds, so enjoy. Episode number 2. Okay, so I'm going to open up my map here, and I was building down here in 1720. I will save that for another episode. Right now, our location is right here. So this is my home base, and I died, so I lost everything. And as you see, I'm very cold. So basically, I need to get down off of this mountain so that I don't freeze to death. There's also a storm brewing over there, and it is nighttime. So first, I'm going to start out by collecting these rocks. This is my friend's place here. Could light a fire and everything. But then that would take away from this episode on how to gather resources. Yeah, that's my friend Xanton's place. This is a really cool map, obviously really open. So as you've seen, I picked up a couple of rocks, and that's basically how you start out, picking up rocks. That's the number one place to start, right? Rocks and loose wood. So, because then we're going to come back and get this. So you this. With what I have right now, I'm going to open up crafting and look. Double click, and I have an axe. Okay, so we go into the inventory, take that primitive axe and put it in slot number 1. Take said primitive axe. I'm using controller. It's just a lot easier. And if your tree outlines in orange, then you can chop down the tree. Once it stops with the orange outline, your tree is cut. So this is how you gather resources to start. Okay. And these primitive axes, they do not last very long. But they last long enough to get you started with what you need. Okay, now we need to get more stone. So we're just going to go over here. Hopefully not see anything that's going to attack us, because I have nothing to defend myself. I lost all of my items. So we look for stone to pick up. There's 4. Crafting pickaxe? Yes. Primitive pickaxe. So double click on your left mouse click. Go to your inventory, grab the pickaxe, drag it and drop it into your second hotbar slot. We'll break this out. Primitive pickaxe. It's dark, but I do have the gamma turned up. And you take the primitive pickaxe and you come over here to this ore, this iron ore. You also get stone and copper, as well as tin added with the iron, which is excellent. And sometimes you have to readjust to where you're standing so that you actually can mine your ore better. Excuse me. Okay, so I just leveled up. So if I open my inventory, that's what that music and whistling was. So we're going to go to 10th. We'll just put it all on 10th for right now. Yeah, every time I come out of my inventory using the controller, that's what it does. My guy's always leaving. Pick up more. What we really need is to get some clothes, right? So that I'm warm. And then we take a horse. But in order to do so, I need to get plant fiber and hemp so that I can make clothes. But this is how you gather resources. You look around. And if it highlights in orange, then that means that you can grab it. Now, oh, there's the moose. So I'm going to run so that Mr. Moose doesn't kill me. Did I even get coal while I was out? Yeah. I had any coal in here. I do not. I have rope. Okay. So I don't have coal right now, so I'm just going to use some logs for fuel. There we go. But as you see, I don't have windows in this place yet, so it's really not going to help. Alright, and it's 11:30 p.m. at night. I have any food left in the fire. Excuse me. No guns in the entry yet. Okay. Well, I guess I'm running out off the mountain. Before I ran down off the mountain. There we go. Just a couple of things to start out with. It really does suck when you lose something. And I lost my whole inventory, so. Okay. So there's that. I'm gonna get to it. Still make a better pickaxe here anyway. And so this episode also has tips on crafting and how to craft. That was my carpentry bench. That's my metal bench. First thing you're going to want to get is your carpentry bench, then your metal, and then your table saw. It's all very useful. Alright, so I'm going to put the good axe in my hand. Let me fill up the water. Oops. First you got to put it on. I'm trying to fill it right. Okay, so now I have water. And let's put it back on the axe. And we don't want to become too over encumbered. We're actually going to run this way. So now that I have everything I need, yes, my temperature's at 18 degrees, but as you see, I have no clothes on other than my pajamas, I guess you would say, or whatever, long johns that you wake up in the coffin with. So guess what? This episode is about gathering resources. So guess what? That's what we're going to do. If I die. So we'll gather resources and we'll do a test. So this is coal. Coal is black. Here's some more. Just take a look around in your environment. If you're looking for ore, it'll be a larger looking rock. And this is my friend Bullet Magnets, one of his homes up here on the mountain anyway. He's been working on. Looks nice. Looks very nice, Bullet. Shout out to Bullet. I could borrow one of his horses, but I'm not going to. Don't need to. I think I will be fine enough to do the tutorial, and I can shut the game down afterwards, and I will still be okay because once somebody gets on, I can ask to borrow a horse. I don't just take things. And it takes a little while to get down off of this mountaintop. So there's plenty of trees. Now some trees you get more wood out of than others. Like that one's 51. There is some trees up here on the mountain that you can get 90 some wood from. Fastest way into a land that is free of snow is straight down over the hill. I'm just going to carry the axe for now because of the moose. And there is a traveling salesman that pops in and out up here. See, there it is. There's the traveling salesman. Got a beard like mine, kinda. So, to interact with him, you push Y. And I can't buy anything because I have $0. Right? That's how that goes. So, but he has food, he has fire, he has coffee, he has what you need to make coffee. So, there's that moose. This here is salt. Hopefully that moose doesn't come after me. But yeah, this game rocks, it really does. And I'm gonna come down here because there's more resources down here, but you have to be careful. Because of the animals. So in order to farm resources on a mountain, you want to be underneath what you're mining, looking up at it, like this. everything that you are gathering, this is iron. Iron has stone with it as well. And when you gather stone, you get clay with it as well. And also with iron, you get tin and copper. There's the storm over there. Let's see. Another tree. Don't know why I'm using the primitive axe. See, random pieces of wood laying on the ground. Random rocks. And they all respawn back in. So here's more coal, which we definitely need more coal. And I actually use both controller and the mouse and keyboard at times, so I'm multifunctional with all three. So okay, so that's coal, and down here is some ice. Oh, there's a storm brewing. Here's some ice, which I really don't need right now, but I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like. That's the ice, and normally you want an ice pickaxe for this. But, oh yeah. Hear that storm? Oh, there's the moose. We're gonna run around the moose. Oh yeah, that's a hella storm brewing. There's the traveling talisman. There's some lightning. Doesn't that sound awesome? They did do a really good job, I think, with the sound effects of the storms. But this is why I picked this location, because you can see all the storms. This is like one of the highest points of the map up here. And I get up close and personal with the storms up here. It's great, I love it. There's some lightning. Okay, so let's use this so we can get some things going here. I have more brick. Shift, left click, craft all. Shift, left click, craft all. So now the same goes with this. Shift, left click, and you can just grab as many as you want. You don't have to use a whole bunch so that it won't all burn up. There we go. Okay. Yep. There's definitely a storm brewing. Notice my temperature went up. It's during the day. I'm still alive. I don't have clothes because I lost them all. But as you see, I am still alive. So, yeah, that's my mailbox. And your mailbox, as you just seen, this is also where you buy your guard, your hired guard, your auctioneer, train station. I've had all of these on my other friend's server, and they're all useful in their own way. So you can make money with these. So with your horse breeder and the taxidermist and gun store clerk. Yeah, so now that we've got a little metal and stuff, now we can, let's see. Oh, I'm in the wrong bench, I think. So I'm going to be over here. Might just be regular crafting. So if I want to do anything log, I will use the mallet. If you want to do log style cabin, stuff like that. I have some planks there, and some paper. That's all. We're going to craft 78 planks. Oh, look. Okay. This might keep me a little warm. I'm gonna go in here, though. Because I have no gun or anything, and that moose will demolish me. So I'm gonna open up my inventory by pushing the menu button on the controller, and I'm gonna take this fringe shirt and put that on. And if you look at my temperature, it's going up. The more clothes you put on, the more your temperature goes up. But either way, I'm going to stay alive. And I am fine and fully functional. Take a drink. And so basically, if I want to survive without any food, not having any weapons to take out that moose, not sure how many I can make, but I could start out by making a bow and arrows. That's the quickest way to start out. So, but I need to get plant fiber to make rope, and that's the most important part. So, I'm just walking around basically, see it's not glowing, the orange outline. You won't find plant fiber up here. So we're going to go this way. And we're going to head down. See how it's all green down there? That green is actually further away than the green that's down over here. But this is supposed to be a quick tutorial, as I was saying. To get the plant fiber and stuff, you want to come off of the mountaintop, if you're on the mountaintop. You gotta go down into the green basically to get under your plant fiber, or if you're playing with a friend, have your friend send it to you through the mailbox. That's another quick way to do it. There's some pretty scary animals out here, especially not having the right weapons. Like right there, there's a bear. So I'm just gonna run this way, like real quick, because that bear will demolish me if he sees me. And he didn't see me, so. But yeah, so that's where you want to get your plant fiber stuff. Is all in the land of green, where there's no snow. Okay? Other than that, that's pretty much it. Your plant fiber and your hemp, your cotton, your aloe, all of that stuff is going to have a orange, glowing, luminescence, vibrant hue of orange all the way around it. Okay, So it's basically how you gather your resources. You know, it all starts out with basically picking up rocks. And when you start picking up small rocks when you first spawn in, you know, just keep picking them up and keep picking up your small branches, which are located in random places. They're harder to find up here in the mountains than they are in a green pasture, you know what I mean? So, but, you know, you just run along. Until you see something. See those rocks down here. Basically how you gather your materials and your resources. Just running around picking stuff up. It's a part of the grind, you know. And you just keep finding stuff. But just starting out with picking up rocks and literally pieces of wood. Didn't say literally, I said literally. So literally, it's about picking stuff up. Now there's a wolf that'll spawn up there. I don't want to tangle with it. I used to have a train station right here on my other friend's server. Another stone. You can go down over this bank, and there is more land down around this way, as well as to the east and south there. But, I want to get back to River's End sometime, which is south right location. 1720 is the location, and it's right where the river ends, the main river that runs through the whole map, basically. Oh, looky here, more coal. And like I said, when you're mining on the mountain, you want to be below whatever you're mining, just like this. So we have coal. But you also have to be careful on the mountain, because you could fall off of this mountain if you're jumping around and not careful. We're not going to find any plant fibers up here. That's all there is to it. So that's the only thing I wasn't able to show you guys today, was about the plant fiber. And there's the wolf, and I need to run. I need to run really fast because he's going to eat me. I need to get my axe out at least. Oh. But I can scare him off too. I actually should kill him so I can get something to eat. He did bite me, but he's also running off. I wonder if I can kill him with this axe. I got him. He's running though. I need some food. Oh. Just hurt him. Oh, there he is. Now if he's stuck there and glitched there. There we go. I I didn't want to because I like wolves, but I got meat, rawhide, and pelt, and this is very important because we know we can kill with an axe. And that is very useful because, as you've seen, I made the axe right off the get. I made the axe as soon as I had enough wood and had enough stone. So now we're going to head back up to the house I've already started to build with what I have there. And I'm going to let you guys know that the wolves are much easier to fight than the moose. Alright? Don't try to tangle with a moose if you don't have a gun. Or a bow and arrow. If you're going to shoot with a bow and arrow, just keep backing up. It's the same thing when you're shooting and everything. When they're rearing up and coming at you, just keep backing up. Yeah, shoot, there he is. I'm just gonna go this way. That lets me be. Yeah, they were gonna let me jump up there. But I'm just not gonna look at him. Go this way. Go the long way. Okay, so now what we do is this. We can't make anything with the 4 pelts, or... Okay, so it takes... Okay, 2 rawhide. I've only got 1. But let's go inside. Still gotta get windows in this place. Do have some lights. Whoops, that's the door. There we go. So we do have light. Okay, now we have coal. So we're gonna do shift, left mouse click. We'll just grab 10. And slide them over here to fuel, and we're going to take this raw wolf meat and we're going to cook it because my dude is hungry. So gathering resources, anything from ore to clay to copper to iron ore to tin. It's all around you. Just take a look, and as I said, it'll have an orange glow to it, an orange outline. You can't miss it. Okay, so there's 1. I'm going to put that right into my hotbar. We're actually going to switch this one. A good axe here, good pickaxe there. So that'll be fine in the fire. That'll actually keep in the fire. So, boom. Yeah, my guy's definitely hungry. Doing better than he was, though. So you can just double left click on the food in your inventory if you want to as well. So I'm full now. And I'm not sure if that makes like 6 or what, but I see a storm brewing out here. Oh yeah. So there's a storm brewing. And this is the town bell. Bird. With that being said, thank you everybody for watching. Have a good evening. Or day, wherever you may be. But thanks again for watching.